We had those. So we had good process. Yeah.
Hi, it's Todd covering for Matt.
You guys put
Good morning.
you guys put your phones on mute. Thank you. You guys, I'm gonna hang up the call back. I'm gonna dial the number again, we're gonna lot of discussions to check. So hang up and call back.
All right.
Morning. You got announcements?
Yes.
Here.
I'll just back.
Anything else, we ask you to please rise. Gracious and loving God, we thank you for this day that you granted us. Pray for guidance, wisdom. This morning. Better effective than showing you like each person's perspective. This morning we pray for the Pennsylvania State Police officers. They fully recover from injuries and restore health. Protect all, put the flags on each day. Protect us from you. That's a lot. For next week, and students return to college to pursue their dreams, see the life. We ask that you guide and protect them throughout the school year. Meet their needs throughout the semesters. Pray for wisdom and instruction. For our teachers as they prepare for the future. Ask you to give them strength and clarity as they teach. Bless each one, both whoever moves their heart for their students. Pray for our community over the next 2 weeks, as the eyes of the world are on our valley as youngsters and families have gathered to make lifetime memories. May we be kind and patient to our visitors. Their visit a positive experience for all. These things we humbly pray in your name. Amen.
With allegiance to the flag, United States of America, to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, at this time we'll convene our commissioners' public meeting and ask for approval of the minutes of the previous meeting. I'll make the motion.
I'll sign.
All fair side?
Aye.
Aye. Do you have any public comment on agenda items only at this time? I'm putting on it, sitting online. Okay, we'll move on to our reports. Morning, Emily.
Morning. Presented for your ratification are invoices due through August 20th, 2025 to be paid on August 13th, 2025 in the amount of $5,872,329.65. The breakdown is as follows. 65.64% is from the general fund, 1.94% is from ARPA, 0.13% is from Act 13, 0.05% from other grants, 29.98% is from RMS, and 2.26% is from escrow.
Motion to accept the accounts payable.
Yeah, I'll make the motion.
Second, but I'm wondering why Emily is spending so much money, more money than Nikki ever spends.
Well, it's the bond payments.
Sure it is. Sure it is.
Good one. Okay, motion to accept.
Yeah, we made the motion.
Second.
Second.
All fair side.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, recess the commissioners' public meeting for the salary board. The salary board this time.
Vote to approve the salary board minutes from the July 17th, 2025 meeting.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Fair side.
Aye.
Vote to approve the following salary board actions. I'll read all these separately.
Thank you.
First up, planning and community development, reclassify the deputy director position from a pay grade 13 to a pay grade 10.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Fair side.
Aye.
Aye.
Second, planning and community development, reclassify the GIS analyst position to a GIS analyst environmental planner, pay grade 9 exempt.
Make the motion.
I'll second.
All fair side.
Aye.
Aye. Next, the Veterans Affairs Office, reclassify deputy director position from a pay grade 7 to a pay grade 8.
Make the motion.
I'll second.
All fair side.
Aye.
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 The prison, the part-time personnel assistant from pay grade 5 to pay grade 4.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All fair side.
Aye.
Aye.
And last, human resources, add a full-time administrative position, pay grade 5.
I'll make that motion.
Before I second, should that be classified as temporary? Or,
Well, we never specified temporary. Because it's not that it's easy to just take it off
okay.
if it goes away.
Okay. I have a question, the purpose for the petition.
So we're gonna, it's more or less like a training position for additional, I guess, work that we're taking on, just to get us through like the initial benefits phase and everything that I would imagine by December, January. If historically how things work, they'll probably just pick up and move within another position within the account.
And we can eliminate it at that time.
And then it'll be, is the intent.
Commissioner, you-
On and then say you're only gonna be here for 3 months, then it's more or less like in baseball, the bench. We're gonna put you on the bench to learn, and then we're gonna kind of select, train, educate, and we're gonna move into another position sometime. Get it all, so.
Thank you, Commissioner. I know you weren't available for the salary board. One of the discussions was he did also have some medical leave.
That's true.
We're trying to cover for that as well.
Okay. All right. All fair side.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. Adjourn salary board. I reconvene the commissioners' public meeting.
All right, good morning. Approve the following personnel actions as conditional offers of employment subject to the successful completion of a background check and all other employment conditions as outlined here in attachment A. And that first one's an administrative correction, which we just did in the salary board. In the prison, Julie Morlock, personnel assistant, 5 part-time at 17.040732 cents per hour, not to exceed 1,000 hours annually, effective date July 14, 2025. In military affairs, Natalie Stepp, Director of Veterans Affairs, pay grade 9, full-time, $52,732 and .7658 per year, 75 hours per pay period, effective date August 17, 2025. Also in military affairs, Jeffrey Hamilton, Assistant Director of Veterans Affairs, pay grade 8, full-time, 23.1326361 cents per hour, 75 hours per pay period, effective date August 17, 2025. Planning and community development, Edward Fiegels, Deputy Director of Planning and Community Development, pay grade 10, full-time, $81,014.659 per year, 75 hours per pay period, effective date August 17, 2025. And in the prison, Zachary Steffens, Correctional Officer, union, full-time at $20 per hour, 80 hours per pay period with an anticipated start date, August 25, 2025. And then in resource management, Aaron Harmon, equipment operator, pay grade 6, full-time, $19.44 per hour, 80 hours per pay period, effective date, August 17, 2025.
Yeah, motion.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second. Congratulate the few, I think we have 3 here that have received the promotions. Congratulate them on their promotions. And wish them the best in their new position. At that time, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I believe we have one of them in the audience today, Ed Fiegels. Would you like to say a few words?
Well.
The mic is yours.
Put you on the spot? Yeah.
Sorry, I can't bring it out to you.
No, if you show up, you're gonna speak.
No. No, you don't have to. You have rights.
No.
No was an answer you could have given.
I had this commissioner over here. Mr. Sorman leaned over to me and said that Mr. Fiegels like to say a few words, so blame him.
Well, first off, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity. I know Jenny and I have kind of a slightly different vision of the department than we've had in the past, and we are moving towards that. We're very excited to work with Shannon, who I think is a welcome addition to the team. I think that's all I can say. But thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.
That, before you walk away, did you want to also kind of give us an update? Because, you know, Jenny and you are looking at your previous position and making some slight changes to that, creating what I feel is a much better team within your department.
When I was hired almost 27 years ago, we had a need for someone to do a lot of field work, a lot of survey work. We worked with municipalities on a lot of things. This skill set has not translated so well into the modern age. And we thought it was best if we take my old position instead of filling it as it traditionally was, but to fill it with a way that addresses a shortcoming in the department. So the new person, as you I think approved already, would be part GIS analyst and part environmental planner, which will allow us to address certain things that we don't have the staff currently to do, sort of doing more with less attitude.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ed.
We'll move on then to action items. Shannon.
Okay, action item 5.1, Beth Baylor. Vote to approve the amendment with Hunter and Lomison, Inc.
Line for that.
Yes, actually, Beth Paul, Commissioner 2.3, your approval is our annual agreement with Hunter Lomison for our generator maintenance. It establishes our 24-hour emergency rate as well as our annual preventative maintenance in the amount of $4,215.69, and that is a 2025 budgeted item.
Okay, is there a motion to accept?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Want me to read the next one?
Thank you.
Okay. Action item 5.2, Gary Staggart. Vote to approve the amendment to the agreement with Equipment Depot of PA, extending the terms until September 30th, 2025. And this is a 2025 approved budgeted item.
Hey, Gary?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is just an amendment to the agreement to extend the term of September 30th until the bids come back in and are awarded for this.
Okay, is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, action item 5.3, Gary Staggart. Vote to approve the amendment to the agreement with Extreme Trucking LLC, extending the terms until September 30th, 2025. And this is a 2025 approved budgeted item.
Okay, is there a motion?
Yeah, so this same thing with the last one. We got bids coming in. I think it closes at the end of this week, so it's just an extension until that process is completed.
Okay, thank you. Is there a motion?
Yeah, I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All fair side?
Aye.
Okay, action item 5.4, Gary Staggard, vote to approve the agreement with Centus for the emergency eye wash station maintenance and service in the amount of $195 per month. And this is a 2025 approved budgeted item.
Okay, Gary?
Yeah, so this is just, the eye wash stations we have in various locations in some of our shops. In case someone gets something in their eye, Symptos comes in and services them and also provide you, hardware.
A motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All fair side?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, action item 5.5 is being.
Thanks, Gary.
Thank you, Gary.
Thanks, Gary. Action item 5.5, we're asking that be tabled as Jamie is unavailable to attend today.
Okay. Motion to table this item.
Yeah, I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All fair side?
Aye.
And we apologize for the phone. Usually the connection's way better than
Yeah,
that.
that was terrible.
So we don't know what it was. All right, you're up.
Okay. Item 5.6, vote to approve the appointment of William Brooks to the Lycoming County Planning Commission. Effective dates August 14th, 2025 through December 31st, 2028. And he is from Cascade Township.
Great. We want to thank Mr. Brooks for volunteering to be on the Lycoming County Planning Commission and all our volunteers that serve on numerous boards. They're very vital boards that help and assist the county. We thank them for their service. So with that said, motion to accept Mr. Brooks.
Yeah, I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All fair side?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
I have vote to approve to extend the time frame to September 27th for the EWP project. This is an approved budgeted item.
Motion to accept.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Fair- Say aye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you. Good day. Thanks. And Mr. Hagan. You're the last two.
You're last, guys.
Sorry, the crackling in my head was still going from my phone line. Vote to approve the separation agreement. This is with employee 250509.
Motion to accept.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Fair side?
Aye.
And then the next one there is a vote to approve the separation agreement, employee 250808, 5.9.
Motion to accept.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All fair side?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Commissioner comments? I don't have any.
Yeah, I just want to say, if anybody thinks I'm losing my mind because I'm sitting up here today without a tie on, I just, I decided I was going to support Mid-Atlantic today since they play tonight. So I said, why not? But I'll wear a tie next week so that nobody's offended by it.
I'm worried about what you're gonna wear for Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Well, Christmas might be a little elaborate this year. Who knows?
Show. Pilgrim outfit on Thanksgiving.
But the game's tonight at 7. So anybody that can get out to the Little League and cheer on the local Pennsylvania team would be awesome. I'm sure it'll be busy tonight. And just, same thing, last week we talked about welcoming everybody. It's still exciting to see that and see the amount of people welcomed into our community. We are definitely busier out there, so just be patient. My wife yelled at me last night because I was not patient driving over the field, so.
I've been back and forth, and the thing that I continue to hear from the visitors is how beautiful this region is. And even people from Hawaii, you think of Hawaii, beautiful scenery, and they are just absolutely blown away and amazed of our mountains and how beautiful this area is, and how kind the people Like I said, just the hospitality's been great. They really appreciate everybody's generosity. And, we're blessed to have this event in our county.
Yeah, it is a great time. We were over last night. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Once again, Scott's team is already in the losers bracket, as they are pretty much every year. And how many years you been doing it? Like 37? And
Yeah, like I have anything to do with it.
He is the black cat. When he draws your team out, you do. But it was a gorgeous night last night, and the weather looks good again today. So
I have Texas and I'll play back.
you better hope they do. They better score. So no, it is a wonderful time. It's what makes our region special. I know I've said this before, and I didn't realize it until I got older, but there's so many sporting events in America. The Super Bowl and the World Series, and NCAA Final Fours, and the vast majority of them either rotate or they go like, we don't know where the World Series is yet because we have to see who gets there. There are only a few, like the Masters golf tournament, the Daytona 500, and the U.S. Open tennis, and Little League is one of those annual pilgrimages. And when you go through and count them, there's only a handful, and it's special. And the time of year we get lucky because football hasn't started yet. All the big golf tournaments are over. Baseball, it's kind of the dog days, and it is a time that Williamsport kind of dominates ESPN for 2 weeks. And there's a lot of natural luck that went with it, but it is a wonderful time. And I was in Baltimore a couple years ago during the Little League World Series, and I was in a bar, and people were glued to the TV watching these 12-year-olds. And I know a guy who he grew up here. He doesn't live here anymore, and he told me his dad watches every game, and he won't miss one for 2 weeks. So it's a special time of year for us, but it is we take over the sports world, and ESPN. You watch the top 10 plays, and half of them will be from Little League, and it really is a special time, and we're lucky to have it.
I want to congratulate the Johnstown girls with the softball. They won the World's Championship. Amazing game. It was one of the most watched games. They beat Indiana 1-0. And what was neat was we were all in the cafeteria watching the game from the cafeteria. And when they won, the place just erupted. Kids, the uncles, the aunts just erupted. They were so excited that these girls from Johnstown won. And so we want to congratulate them.
I was at an event last Sunday afternoon when they won, and the people were watching on their phones, and they were giving updates, and they're like, yeah, they just won. So it is stuff that people don't just go and check out at 11 o'clock at night on the news and see what happened. So it's fun.
And we have a lot of youth returning to schools. Colleges are starting up, so we wish them well, and professors, teachers, administrators as they prepare for this fall semester.
I'll start about, yeah. So I mean, that's a great point, Commissioner Masserio. Remember, start watching for the children again, running for the school bus, because they'll be out there. So.
They run off the school bus a lot quicker than they run.
Yes, they do. Right, they're moving a lot slower to get on.
Yes.
Okay. Commissioners, I do have an additional comment that's been placed online. Excuse me, from Mr. Thomas Adams. Quote, "Good morning, Lycoming County. Addressing a comment from last week's meeting. It is in nobody's interest for local authorities to not work in full cooperation with ICE except for illegal immigrants." End quote.
Any from the audience? Any public comment from the audience? Larry, it's good to see you.
Thank you.
Welcome. Anybody else from the audience? Okay, well, we completed our agenda, so our meeting will be adjourned. Our next meeting will be August 21st, 2025, right here in this meeting room. Thank you. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Maybe you should start.